Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. The pitch. Bouncer to Hoskins. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away down. Two outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and starting in this one, Hunter Green.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Pitch misses. 1-0.
No strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
In the air to left center. Steer has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The wind and the pitch. Next offering is outside. One out, base is empty. Out there to center. De La Cruz moving under it. And there's two down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Next to hit, Sal Frelick. That one almost got him. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Kicks and fires.
Yes.
And another ball. The pitch. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Candelario, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. And a good eye there. That one out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Jonathan India at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
1 and 2.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizing this one up. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Green back to work. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That ball's carrying, and it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Man at second. Rips that one to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he's in safely at third with one out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Up the middle. McLean. Jump throw. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground. Dives, bounce off his glove, base hit. This is Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off. Chourio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Wouldn't chase that time. Pitch misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The line to kick the pitch. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Up the middle, Adames throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Fastball on the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. To third, Monasterio sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Fraley brings it in with a nice running grab. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Brewers 1 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Andrew Monasterio. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, he can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got him to chase for the punch out.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Fastball for a strike.
No ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
Drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now it's William Contreras. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Green throws over. Yelich dives back in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at second. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
2-0.
That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now the right fielder, Sal Fraley. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. One out and a runner at second. There's a strike.
1-1.
Out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. A double and a run scored his first time up. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Swing and a bouncer. De La Cruz sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Matt McClain. And the right-hander back to work. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Right through there for a strike.
The 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And the next pitch is way outside. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's outside.
Now on this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got it fouled for McCullough.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Adames squeezes it, and there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Struck out swinging his first time.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And down on strikes he goes. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Willie Adames. The wind of the pitch. And ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And next is the designated hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Grounded out his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Slapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Here's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Foul ball there.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Way outside, and that is ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a 2-1 on the way. Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Terang in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Runner takes off. And that one hammered. Benson going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Here comes a pitch. Strike on the outside. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fires over to Hoskins, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now here's the DH, Jonathan India. India measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Line drive. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Jake Fraley, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the righty deals. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's 1st and 3rd with 1 down.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
1 away, runners at 1st and 3rd. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
He goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Move to first. And he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a count 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Green back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
And here it comes. Misses off the inside. Now 1-2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Yelich at the dish. That's in for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit left side. Candelario on to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch. That clips the corner. Swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Brewers go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And we're back. Top 6. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
3-1.
The 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Matt McClain, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
The Brewers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And a pitch. Just missed. Two outs, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. Towards first. Hoskins steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. The wind of the pitch. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And the right-hander deals. Ball 1 there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Hoskins didn't like it, and there are 2 outs.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers.
Ball 1.
Misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that's a little bit high. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Two outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Hit hard, that gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher on now, Ian Gibaut.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And there's the strike. First and second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And a pitch. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one not close. Full count now. Bryce Terang getting on deck circle. Adames, the lead runner at second. Mitchell on at first with 2 down. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Terang up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Buck Farmer, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Mole also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. And another ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it stays fair. The run scores from second. It's 4-zip.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Benson makes the grab on the run. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. The wind and the pitch.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
The pitch. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And he swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone. And 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Fires over to Hoskins. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of
it. Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Back to the mound. It hit him. Fires to first on the run. And there's 2 away. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Now, Jake Fraley.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Started to swing, held up. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Elvis Peguero up and throwing. Clark getting cranked up as well. And a good eye there. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
The Brewers leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a drive deep right field. That's back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Moll.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So man aboard. William Contreras digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. And now the count is even. And now the lefty swung on, belted. Fraley going back for it. Get out of town. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
Job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
And now Sal Fraley. Ball 1, no strikes.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. That's inside.
Full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Hoskins stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one missed. Kicks and fires. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first, Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. To the right side, and it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brent Suter.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. First pitch misses.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 1 out. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 away, runners at second and third. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And he takes a strike. Adames on third. Mitchell over at second with 1 down. The 0-2. Bounced out to short. De La Cruz whips it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul straight back. And ball 1. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Way high there. And the count's even at 2. Got him looking. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 8 and the Reds 2. Back here at American Family Field, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Peralta back to work. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero getting loose out there. Clark also throwing. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a pitch. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. In the air out to center. Chourio sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Freddie Peralta. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Brian Hudson takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Hudson, a 6'8" lefty, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And delivers outside.
1-2.
And it's even up.
2-2.
And another ball. At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
McLean, the next to hit, takes ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The pitch. Just misses with that one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins makes the catch, and that'll do it. Reds down in order, and it's still 8-2. And we're back, bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Yelich, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one misses. 1-1. The Brewers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right field. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down. Sal Frelick now at the plate. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball. Two outs. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle. McLean steps on the bag for the force. What a play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full. It's the Brewers 8 and the Reds 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. As the lefty gets to work. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So man aboard, Spencer Steer, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get 1 onto Hoskins. Double play. So they're down to their final out. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And there's the automatic. The Reds down to their final strike. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
India stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Candelario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the 1-0 misses low.
2-0.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
3-1.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.